Hey, hey.
Hey, Mark.
Howdy.
We're all here, right?
I think so.
Yep. Belisar needed a minute. Sorry. Didn't get to mute fast enough. Wait. Oh.
Push to talk for the win.
Yeah, that would resolve the issue.
Also handy when
How were the
noisy
scouts'
kids
feet?
They were pretty good actually. They were very well behaved. I can't really say anything against them. They needed some encouragement to get the right things done at the right time to make sure everything was on schedule. But no, they did very well.
Good.
Oh, cool. Let me check. Oh, I'm close. And I didn't even learn any runes this level yet. I'm already at the next one. You suggested some runes to me, but I just haven't had enough time to learn them.
I missed it by that much.
I don't know how close
if I
I
remember
am.
last time, you missed it by like 50 XP or something.
This time it's 1200, but
oh well, no. This time I'm less than 250. So I'm really close.
I'm almost 3,000.
Whoa!
away from leveling.
Yes.
That's an extreme XP bump then.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're that far away because you've just gone up a level.
I need to. Oh yeah, them roguish people. Yeah.
Yeah, lock the doors behind us.
Yep. Yes.
Yep, and we allocated them. Yep. Yeah, can you remind us what we saw there? Because I forget.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, that was me. I recall that.
Yes.
Oh, and our mage suddenly decided that she would try and help out a bit more.
Yep.
Huzzah! Okay, so yeah. Veritan's grumbling that he's really tired today and he's not up for delving into certainly anything with those types of things. And he gestures towards the statues. But I'm certainly prepared to consider it another day when we're better prepared.
Yeah.
North.
Well, I don't have a huge
You
thinking
should
one way or the
also
other.
report back to Priest that the worm is dead and
Yes.
yeah, the captain's got it. The captain's got her sister back or whatever, her dead sister. Also, we
But
need to know what's going on in the Underkeep at some point. We've got the refugees to worry about. Maybe there are new rumors about what's going on in the local area, and we still haven't found the merchant.
Could very well be beyond that door. Do not.
Well, no, not the do not enter one, because if you remember, the ground was very dusty and not disturbed. So
No, I mean the
was
one in the
behind that door.
caverns.
Yeah, the one I'm talking about, the one
Room
in
11.
the caverns where the worm was in room. Yeah, room 11. That room was dusty and the floor was not disturbed by the door. So we were.
Yeah, he could have
pretty
come in
sure
the other
Birch
side.
wasn't. If he got to the other side via another means, maybe, but he wouldn't have got in there through room 11. That much we
Possibly in room 11. Yeah. We just got to figure out what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're not going into C. Sounds like we're not doing room 11. So
Well,
that
I'm
leaves
not against going
north.
into C, but not right this moment, if you know what I mean, because it's late afternoon, I guess, and I can go in there, but I'm not going to be able to help you out too much with runes. I can do a little, but now we have a competent wizard, so maybe she can help out.
Now I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
we hear
can
you.
Perfect. I don't know what problems I had. I restarted Gilded and now it seems to be all
Yeah,
right.
Gilded went a bit weird earlier.
Yeah.
Keep in
Question.
mind that- oh, so go ahead.
Just one question about the XP I see. Are those the XPs we gained for the last two times, the 450 and the 2,350?
It's the last lots of times, not the last two times. It's been quite a while since we've had an XP boost.
Okay.
They've automatically been added to your character.
It seems I gained a level. I'm now level 4. How is leveling handed? Do I have to train or do we level as we go? Okay, perfect.
Whoa.
Okay. Just
Is that
one
an
of
angry
my
caster there? Ciao!
an angry 7-year-old daughter.
Well, perhaps then we should go back to the castle and report our findings and rest overnight, and then in the morning what we want to do.
But don't forget, it's been quite a long day. We've been to the cavern. Oh no, we no, because we woke up in the keep, didn't we? We slept at the keep, yeah, and then we sorted a bunch of stuff, and then we came to the caverns, yeah.
And your poor caster, she's low on mana.
She's low as well, yeah. So we should definitely go back, report, check out if there's any other new rumors, and then plan to come back and check out either C or one of the other many caverns.
Sorry, I just have to point out that I just immolated a worm. I think I used the wrong word there. Anyway, that worm went up in flames, and it was because of me.
You did a super good job. Well done, Arista.
Right.
Give her a little pat on the head.
Whoa.
And turn her into a robot, apparently.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's go back, report to Priest, and then potentially come back to C. Let him know what we've seen in C, and ask him if he knows anything about this, and then plan it for the next day. I think if that caster's low and I'm low.
Works for me.
I can do this in character. Hey, guys, do you think that we could just head back to town? I'm exhausted. I need a nap. Need some food.
Well, yeah,
And
you've done a great job. I think you deserve a nap. Well done. First you incinerated that thing, then you just drilled through solid rock to make a chimney. That's impressive. You've been hiding your talents from us.
now, why she's been hiding them, that's another question.
So yeah, unless anyone else has any complaints about resting up and then either returning or moving on, depending on what we find.
All right, well, I'm going to start walking.
I'm not going to be left behind. Boop, 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 boop.
All right, are we on Keep A now?
Come riding into town. The mighty heroes return.
And we've got the pass for the gate now, which is nice. Do we want to sleep? I guess the tavern is full with the refugee situation, so I think we're best sleeping down in our under keep hidey hole. Also means we get to keep an eye on our loot, but but every time we go there, it gives someone a chance to spot that we're going down there. So
Mm-hmm.
Mark, you have indicated that the date is Fire Day, 19th Falcon, 4-1. What does that mean? Oh, actually, it's very cool. If you go up to the top right under Tools and click Calendar, it literally gives you a calendar.
oh, that's cool. So we missed the Feast of the Unmaking before. That's a shame. Just a few weeks ago.
Well, the question is, are we at the Feast of the Unmaking?
I don't think so.
I mean, did the campaign begin before the Feast of the Unmaking? Or
It
has
must
it
have
all
done. That was only 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, we've been holed up a lot longer than that. Back to the gate.
Guys, let's go through the front gate.
Sounds good to me.
I'm good with that.
Especially with horses.
Very good point.
Stragglers. Yeah. I nod to Arista. She has a pass from the captain.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna slide off my horse and help one of the wounded onto it if he is trying to walk. We can't leave him out here to die. Okay. Yeah, weren't we given a...
She gave us a
No, we
letter.
Yeah,
She gives the letter.
with the seal and all that.
It was in the party sheet last time I saw it. Yeah. Oh, they've changed all the icons. Yeah. Oh, you're just editing it now. Yeah. From Captain of the Captain, J. Dale. She's now Captain of the Captain. Captain, my captain.
Okay, so
Okay, so I suggest we stable our horses here, and then when it comes time to go to the underkeep, we use the external entrance. We leave the keep and sneak back in instead of continuing to use the tower entrance because there's just too many people around.
Yes. So, however, I would like to take the horse and take the wounded guy over to Priest, since we have to go there anyway.
Yep.
But before I do, I'm gonna stop at the inn and order food. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought that. Yeah. Huh? Does he have food? Be worse.
I'll take a stew, please.
So much misery. Sigh.
Just because there's no meat in the stew. Yeah.
This is a misery to my stomach.
One of you both happy people should find us some meat next time we're out and about.
Okay. I'm gonna take a few bowls of stew to go. Oh, I don't know. Put it in his skin, I guess. Maybe the guy from the inn will let me borrow a pot.
Is that the sequel to A Fistful of Dollars? A skin full of stew.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give him 5 gold for a pot of stew. What?
What? Hmm?
I'm quietly listening, just encouraging
Yes.
him to go more with silence. Just
Yes, do tell.
fill in the gaps.
Have we ever heard of this iron wind?
No.
They are made of iron, or are they just called iron wind for amusement?
I'm gonna add a new note, guys. Iron wind. Overtook Holmgren from the supple hand, right? What?
Did I maybe I heard about them in some older scripts with my Decipher script skill. A new phenomenon.
I'm sorry,
Sounds
Mark. I
like
hate to
an.
interrupt. Go ahead. Go
Oh,
ahead. I want to finish the flow of this.
I just wanted to remark that they sound like a band of bards, the Iron Wind. Some deadly music is around.
Yes. There you go.
I just glance at Arista. Surely you can turn those creatures, I guess.
No, not my job. However, glowing green eyes, do they remind me of the guys that were in Arista's basement that had the collars? Unclar, we've heard that name before.
Multiple times.
Huh?
That was unclear. Yep.
And that was the Abbey in guy.
Yep.
Fearless.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of thing these wizards would do. Looking at
Yeah.
Arista.
But I don't hear anything about Zeolith. That's odd because before there were rumors of Zeolith, and they seem to have just like we've replaced one thing with another. Okay, right, so I made a note for Ironwind and Unclar. Mark, real quick, functionality wise, on the calendar page, we can make log entries. Are you doing log entries, or I cannot? I can look at the logs and I can view the log entries, but I can't make log entries. Is that because that's a CK only feature, or? Right. So I got to figure out how to. I'll look into it. You don't have to. It's up to time. I'll look it up. Well, yeah, but it doesn't tell us how long ago things are, so I could reference the notes on the log entry then. And then I go, oh, okay, that was that note.
Wow.
That was creepy. Yeah.
Creepy.
Wait, I missed it because you guys got all robot-y. What was creepy?
We got all robot-y.
Yes. Spoon. It can be wood. It can be wood. Don't have to be silver. I'll bring it back.
I'm just going to
Well, we
ask
had to
him
go
if
to-
he's got any ale. Wow. Sir, I thank you.
What did he ask for? Ale?
Your grandpappy was a wise man. Maybe he's not so wise. And as I say that, I make sure everything's nice and secure. Check, make sure I know everything I got. Yeah. Good and secure.
Just sitting at a table and sip some ale.
Would you guys like me to tell Priest about the woman?
If you feel to.
Yeah. Didn't we say that's one of the things we wanted to do?
Yes. Well, it's more of her brother at the keep.
Her sister. Captain of the Guard was a woman, if I remember correctly.
Okay, I can do that while I'm out.
But Priest certainly will be interested to know that this worm thing devoured the rotting bodies. Well, not even rotting, because they're not even barely a day old, but devoured the bodies and became significantly larger in that time before we sauteed it. Or, more to the point, Arista sauteed it.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. I'll do that first.
Since it's still the same day that we met him, I'm hoping he's going to be a little bit impressed that no sooner did he say destroy the thing as we've wiped it out. It was only this morning he sent us out there. So. Well, he didn't send us out there, but told us about it.
Okay, Mark. I'm sorry. Go ahead. The log entries. It may be that you have to open a GM note, which will be not visible to players, and until you do that, the players can't make one. I don't know why, but yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, well, maybe we have to log out and log back. Off and turning it on again. Thank you. You were saying. So before what? We did, and we have dispatched the worm. It seemed to have been eating whatever was available. Dead creatures. Those we had dispatched earlier, I believe. It matters. Indeed. Except it and the room it was in completely aflame. Would he be able to see the smoke from here? tell him to not breathe deeply unless he wants to smell its burning body. Oh, yes. Speaking speaking of speaking of, I've brought some stew to share with as many as you can. I'm gonna give him like I'll put some money into the box on the way out, but I'm not gonna do it in front of a lot of smoke. I wasn't there to see much of it. It got very smoky very fast, and it was thrashing about quite a bit. I think I'm describing that correctly.
I went in and
I'm
it was almost completely burnt up. Just a very, you know,
yes,
barely anything left.
one of my comrades confirmed. I'm sorry, I thought I was there by myself.
No, we're all holding around with you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Looked like it to me, and I would know Ash.
You would know, Ash, wouldn't you?
Lived in it.
Indeed. Unfortunately, uh, there are still many wounded trying to get in at the gate, and I've brought you yet one more to care for. If you would. Thank you. I'm gonna look at our healer and try to give him a glance of if we're gonna sleep tonight and you have healing abilities to give out, you might do it now. Can I say that all with a glance?
Oh, I would accommodate where I able, madam. I have exhausted such abilities
Uh,
to this point.
Understandable. I think that's it.
I ask
Hey
if he
guys,
has any other leads on these dark creatures. Any that are currently a threat. Besides,
The
of course,
green-eyed
Holmgren, we're
zombies?
quite aware of that.
Iron Wood. There's no chance for the keep? But the keep is built on this plateau. Oh my. But where would you go anyway? That's not me. I think it's Sorek.
No, I'm trying to be quiet, but I guess
I
no.
wish I were. I wish I were able to. No, I'd love to be able to use that log entry, but I didn't want to do it during the game because I didn't want to miss the game part. Yeah. Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah, okay. No, no, please. I don't want to keep you. In fact, I have yet another errand. Tell the is it the captain of the guard about her sister? I must go tell the captain of the guard about her sister. Okay, so we can move on. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
I believe so. It was one of the reasons we came back.
I don't know what we need to do exactly, but I think just confirm that the body made it back, and she didn't request us to come back, did she?
No.
I think just confirm that the body made it back and we're good.
Did we mention the trolls to Priest? Sorry, I've been
Oh,
phasing
no,
in
we
and
can
out here a
mention
bit.
the trolls before we go.
Well, we haven't left. We can always go back.
Okay, let's ask him. Say, hey, we saw this in the caverns. What do you think? Sorry,
In the morning, maybe, so we can get sleep.
sorry.
All right.
I can't hear you at all there. You're just breaking up like a robot for me.
Yep.
Same here.
Is it just me?
Yes.
Oh. I'll try to drop and restart. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, an update is available.
Ta-da. Proto trolls. Sounds so cool. For me, all these people, it breaks my heart. So sad. Makes me want to leave. But that's not a good thing. Well, she rejoined, but I don't know if she can hear or anything.
Try again.
Hear ya.
I'm good.
Good. Was a gilded update.
Well, I had
That'll do
a
it.
huge gilded update when I logged in before. It took about 2 minutes to update.
Actually, it didn't fix it. Bummer. Yep. Going to the lieutenants, the captain, talk to, do. Thing. Icons in my bottom right corner of bottom right corner of what? Fantasy Grounds, Gilded, my computer.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's my on the left.
Just going to step off a minute. I'll be back in the exit 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Just while I try and fix that.
Yep. Looks like.
Barely understand you guys.
Oof.
I have like nothing. Computer is complaining that power usage is very high from Gilded. Right. Yep. Oh, and apparently I have fantasy grounds, so.
Yep.
Okay, where have we gone now? Okay, cool.
Okay.
So best to meet her in the morning then. So, were we
Okay,
going
so
to
is
sleep
this
in
like,
the underkeep or? Okay.
sorry, is this early spring or late fall or something that it's already getting dark at 7:30? Okay. Okay. Oh, who did we lose? There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know that we need any kind of reward. Make sure that he confirmed it was her sister. Yes, is that right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With me.
Yeah, I like our underkeep option. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it sounds
Well, it
good.
requires us to ride out.
Why ride out? We can walk out.
Because didn't we say that we didn't want to use the entrance inside?
Yeah, but we can stable our horses inside, and then we can leave on
Yeah.
foot.
Okay.
And that'll give me a moment on our way around to look around and see if any of those Havana bushes are out there. I haven't had much time to do that lately.
Very.
Caverna. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Is Belisar having trouble staying in?
No. That was Tor.
Okay.
What's that?
Are you having trouble staying in?
No. Everything
Okay,
sounded
so
fine to me. The only issue that ours Jen sometimes breaks up. Everything's fine though.
Yeah, honestly, Jen's the only one I've heard problems with.
oh goodness gracious, I'll have to talk to my
Yeah.
IT about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Is it a Jira ticket?
Now wait a
Bugzilla.
minute. Now wait a minute. Isn't it NetBeans? It's a U-Track kit. Oh, I can't hear you.
Okay.
You know, it seems like it's very briefly. I was going to say it seems like the time that I'm having problems hearing her is when initiates her conversation before you stopped yours. So you guys are in the same house, is that correct? drawing on the same bandwidth. So I'm up to maybe push to talk would help. I don't know.
You sound fine.
Can you hear
Yeah.
me though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
clear
Fine.
for now, but we'll see how it goes. So.
Yep. Underground A.
Underground area. Okay.
So, guys, I'm up for just kind of writing a note to deliver it to the lieutenant and not have to see her to accept an award.
Well, she may have some other news, so I would see her before we go in the morning.
Okay.
Is there a reason why we should shortcut her in the morning? To go where?
No.
Because yeah, if we have to go somewhere
Just not
urgently,
looking
we
for that
can't wait,
section.
then sure. But if we're not quite sure where we're going next, then speaking to her is as good as anything to start, and then we can decide whether we go back to the caverns or elsewhere. She could have an interesting mission for us.
Okay. Well,
True.
then let's move on.
Okay.
Outside. Because I'm going to look for my plant.
Yep.
That way, if anybody asks us what we're doing outside, I'm looking for my caverna bushes.
Good enough for me.
Yeah, same. When we're going out,
Say again?
yeah, I'm just kind of keeping my head on a swivel a little bit, not trying to look too suspicious, but just looking to see if anybody is watching us.
Can I draw a picture?
Okay.
Maybe if I showed a picture to everybody, they could all look too.
Yeah, feed it to me or drop help.
Say again.
What shape?
I'll help.
I'll lend a hand.
As we're looking, I'm going to point out that if this plant is as good as the documentation says it should be, it'll help solve some of the food crisis in the keep.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are really good at helping you.
Taurus.
Oh, I got a 19.
Okay. So
I got 25. I tried.
You got real close.
Yeah, but close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Okay, but I'm also going to point out that we should not harvest it now. I could take one, get the milk that I need, and then in the morning when we go back into the keep from the front door, we can take it with us to share. Fair enough?
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Did we only find the one bush? Okay, in the morning we should definitely see if we can find more bushes, because anything that's near the keep, if we bring it in and we share it with anybody, they're going to immediately decimate the plants, and then there won't be any left. In fact, I say we share it with Priest and explain to him the danger of that, of letting anybody know what they look like.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Yeah, they will. They'll rip them up by the roots. Sounds good.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing so much exciting that he would wake up for. You just keep snoring, right?
Oh, you're talking about my dog? Yeah. Yeah, he won't wake up for
Yep.
anything. He's dead asleep.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, speed it up, slow it down, whatever. Yeah. He'd be safe like that. Mark, I'm looking at the spell and I was kind of hoping to find something that will help with the food sources here in the castle. I've only got like the adventure backpack and the PhD. I don't see anything there. Do you know of any other might maybe allow me to create food or something like that?
Well, if need be, don't forget I can just open a portal to a Nokai and we can get food there. Bring back.
Yeah, that's true too.
Oh, that would be a day's work though, because we'd have to go
Well,
collect it.
Only to go shopping, yeah. For that flatbread that they sell with toppings.
They would see us as probably gods. That's actually a really great idea.
I could probably get on board with that.
But how much food we can bring in ourselves is... And don't forget the portal's in the museum, so it's a fairly strange place to be sneaking around doing...
Yeah.
With huge sacks of food. Let's leave the situation as it is for now, and yeah, they're not going to starve to death in a couple of days. But if the situation becomes dire, then we can help them out.
Project them to
They can be moving
Inokai.
somewhere else shortly.
Yeah, this is true. You have not been there. Okay. So, are we hunkering down in our room?
Yeah, it sounds like.
Yep.
Do we want to?
Yeah, back to the stash room and
Stash room.
there.
I'm not sure I like sleeping down here though, but oh well. It's kind of weird last time.
Usual watch order out in the corridor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, so I'm first. It looks like. Okay.
I think it was Tor, actually.
Does that match up with the direction the door that we heard the moaning from previously?
Has my wide eyes and bugginess. Yes.
Yeah. So it is that direction.
Yeah.
Okay. I will maintain my cool as much as possible, but I'm gonna, of course, note it and see if I can tell if it's approaching or if it's. That's okay. Then I will poke my head out the door and my people watch out north and east hallways there. And I am using my dark vision as well. It's not the same time. Now, the last time we heard the moaning, it's not repeating at the same time. Like, fair enough. Well, then since the rest of my watch passes, apparently I'll wait the next person in line. You know, that aware of it.
Is it already my turn?
Yep. Okay.
Okay, cool. So in the morning, it's time to go back up to the keep and say, "Hey, we found our herbs." After an entire night of searching, then we can go drop in the captain, if that's okay.
I'm good to move along.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, let's keep moving. We can go back and pick only the ripe fruit from the tree on our way back in, and maybe hide it under our cloaks and such so that it's not obvious to others what it is, and take it to Priest so he can feed the weak.
That's
Please tell me this is like huge, like jackfruit, and will feed tons of people per fruit.
pumpkin size.
Cantaloupe size. So, probably 2 people, 3 people.
Yeah, and if you cook it up and add a bit of sauce to it, it has the texture of like pulled pork.
Pulled pork.
Yes, you can totally make like sloppy joes with it or something.
Okay, interesting.
Well, that's the story on jackfruit, at least. Bummer. And can you eat like all of the fruit, or how do you have to prepare it? So does the milk grow as a liquid in the center like in a coconut? So I could bore a hole in each one and take out the liquid and still have the fruit left behind to feed people with. Yes? Oh, that sucks. Okay.
Perhaps there's another way to prepare it. Maybe if we try with a proficient chef or cook or something like that, maybe that person could figure out a way to make use of the rind as well.
Yeah, make a stew with it. Just kind of boil it.
Or mash
Something like
it.
that, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll keep the milk of 1 to make more stones. And we can give the other 5 to Priest and then take the 1 and see if we can't find someone who can make something of it.
One fruit to bring them all in the darkness. Heal them.
Exactly.
Feed them.
Yeah. Okay. This time I'm just gonna go chill out at the inn while she does all that with Priest. Because I thought I heard something last night and I really don't want to remember it, so I need to drink.
And
Okay.
our only libraries in Holmgren or Anokai, right? Now, do we know what other larger cities there are to the north beyond Wamford? Because there's nothing between here and Wamford, right? I'm sorry, come again? Thank you.
Okay, so are we waiting? Oh, yeah, sorry, Mark. Sorry. Yes.
Right, and the settlements are unlikely to have libraries, right?
Yes. Yes. Because I swear I heard something in the night. Yes.
Talk about it.
No. don't want to. Dwarves don't talk about such things.
You
Ugh.
always have my ear. If you
Well,
need.
Ian, drink with me. Ale always
This
tastes
I
better
will
with another.
gladly do.
Hmm.
Da. Da.
She's been watching all those Russian war movies on TV.
Actually, I personally have been studying Russian. Oh, I must have missed what time it was. Are we here too early? Oh, okay. I have brought these, and I will start pulling fruit out of my cloak. The are you familiar with these fruits? I say, Priest, are you familiar with these fruits? Not far from the keep, but I only found one tree. These are the ripe fruits. It will be days before others are ripe, but if you inside there is a nutritive milk. Perhaps you can use it to feed some of the wounded. Yes, it is nutritive. Right, Mark? That's what all the materials I have said, right? I have kept one fruit. I want to see if I can figure out how to use the flesh for food. Presumably, there are seeds in the fruit. Perhaps you would want to figure out how to cultivate it. Although I know nothing of this. Wow, that's quite fatalist for a priest.
He seems to become kind of nihilistic.
Unfortunately, we have not come across these in our journeys. Absolutely.
At this point, nope. I'm not doing anything other than that. I might kind of listen to see if there's been any new gossip.
I just tell him of all my past adventures and a lot of ghost stories that happened to me, not knowing that he's already frightened.
Not frightened. It's just not natural, and it kind of set my nerves on fire. No, not frightened. What do you think I am, an elf? I'm a dwarf. We don't get frightened.
Then
Excuse
you...
me. What are you insinuating here?
Nothing to you, friend. Just, dwarf. We don't get scared. I'm not frightened. Why people keep saying such a thing? We don't get frightened, us dwarves.
He's just unnerved by noises in the night.
It was unholy. I tell you, it was unholy. Just I heard something. That's all. Just sounded unholy.
I'm sorry, I missed who you're talking to.
The innkeeper.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I need no courage. I am courage. Yes, no such thing as need courage. What I embody. I'm a dwarf. Just screechy, wailing type stuff. It was I probably had ate some bad roots outside or something, giving me hallucinations. That I take a big drink of whatever, thinking I've been talking too much.
So, Jen, while you're at the priest, are you asking him about those trolls?
Yes. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will. Okay.
So they may be good guys, not bad guys.
Yeah, and maybe we can get food. Maybe we should go back and check and see if there's anything recorded there.
Oh, you're just out to feed the world, aren't you?
I am.
Feed them all.
I feel bad for the refugees.
Just gotta save everybody.
Well, when Jen's finished talking to Priest, then we're going to go see the captain of the guard, and then we will decide.
I think that's it.
But if Jen's done, then we'll go and see the captain of the guard. But I was just waiting for her to confirm she's done.
Yeah, and then depending on what she has to say, I want to go north.
I want to go back to those trolls.
On our way north.
Curious as well.
Yes, I'm very curious about those trolls.
North, no leads north.
Last thing I knew that was north was that blasted town, and I really not motivated to go back to it. It was just devastation.
Ah, yeah, that kind of destroyed town. I forgot about that one with the undead everywhere. Yeah, that was nasty.
Mhm.
So we go to the captain of the guard.
Yep. Are you going to retrieve me and Elkiest or go without us since we weren't with you?
Right behind you.
Do you do you have any other leads on the cult that did this? And then I explain what we know of the worm. And we also explain that we've incinerated, or rather Aristas incinerated the worm.
Hmm.
But no clues to what their objective might be. Hmm. Well, we will ponder upon what to do next to counter these evils. No other word from the caverns in general? Any other missing people or words or rumors that you've had from that dark place?
The caverns. Oh, yes, yes. Never mind. Sorry. I'm not.
And if
5.
anything were to befall him, would this be a tragedy as regards such a bounty? If we see him, we can try our best. But if he dies, he dies.
Would you happen to have a
Oh, well.
description or a drawing of this person?
It has been stricken from the records.
Because he is such a foul person.
We have heard of him, yes. Okay, so with that, let's decide where we're going to go next. If Gavrin's so interested in the caverns, maybe there's something going on there that's plotting against the keep. And also, how much? What reward did? I'm not that I'm. It's my primary goal, but what reward did the captain give us when we didn't like to inquire to him to his face? But once he gave it to us, so afterwards I'd sneak a look.
Holy smokers.
If someone's
For
paying
Gavin?
that well, no, that's just for finding the sister. So for Gavrin, I think we need to go back to the caverns and find that little snoop. And
why weren't you better
by his
shots when you were
toenails.
trying to take him down?
I wasn't trying to take him down. I thought he was just a coward at the time. Taking down the bandit next to him, but things went a bit south. So I suggest to the others that we return to the caverns. Are we up for this?
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we go back to the caverns.
Okay.
Okay, I am good for the caverns.
Now we've heard this new news about the trolls, I'm feeling a little more comfortable about Cavern C.
That does seem like a good place to.
Yep, I'm good with that.
So we head on over. I don't think there's much else I need. It's not like we used many resources last time we went there, and we went fully equipped, and we just used the oil and fireball. So I think should be pretty geared.
Yep.
Yeah, making stone.
Yep. Woo woo. The caverns.
Maybe we can go in and snoop on the body of the worm too, now that if the smoke is fully dissipated.
Mayhap. Go give it a kick.
Yeah, just quickly to check on to make sure the worm is actually not coming back.
I'll go with you because I can detect if it's actually still there without us actually going in.
Arista, do you want to join us? Just in case it is there, you can maybe put the final fires onto
Yes.
it.
I'll go too.
Sorry, I was switching maps.
You don't want to go without the thief.
No, my nimble-fingered friend. Come, come.
I could scout ahead, if you like. With a lantern in my hand, but I'll be as silent as possible.
Yes.
Yes. Mm. But no smoke coming out anymore. Okay, then I just keep the walls and listen if I hear something.
While he's doing that, I'm going to kind of, from now that we're underground, I know exactly where that thing is. And I'm going to concentrate and see if I detect evil from that direction. Hold my axe in front of me and I turn to Arista. I think you got it. Let's wait for Elkias
Oh,
to
goodness.
confirm.
Ah, you're safe.
It was, yeah, it's safe.
Yes, I come in, and I'm so sure that I step into the. I just throw a stone at the heap, just to be sure. Ah, you get it, you worm. You You can come.
Yeah. Come back.
You can come.
I'll go up kind of towards there. Halkias, my nimble friend. Come on back.
You don't want to let me have all the fun on myself. Hurry here.
It stinks.
My curiosity is taking over.
Shake my head.
So can I move silently towards C? Is the way to get her? Is it a climb down or up?
Yep.
What is this?
More of the overland.
I silently climb down.
Once Alkius gets back, I'd say we're ready to head to sea.
I'm just too curious. I can't help myself. I just hide here at the entrance and wait till the others come.
So let's all move towards sea.
I step back to let Tor enter if he wants.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll
these are impressive statues.
cautiously.
I want to examine them since I haven't seen these yet. I want to examine the statues.
Now that Vartan sees them in person, are these anything that he's ever come across in his study of runes? Any mention of these creatures or any word of them?
Okay, two things. One, are these statues made out of stone? Marble. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to attempt to use my dwarven to see if I can kind of see, do these seem to be crafted with tools, or does it seem to be almost just so well done that it almost seems magical? You know, 'cause I just want to study and get an idea on just how they crafted such beautiful statues.
Why do I feel like you're shoveling something? Yeah, he sounds so disingenuous.
Ah, okay, okay. Mm, But that's it. Yep. And the
I
second thing is, do I intrinsically have any memory or recollection of these kinds of creatures, proto trolls? No. I didn't try. That's why I was asking now. Yep. I probably know the new trolls versus the proto trolls. And that's all I know. Okay.
So those are not the new trolls on the block. Let's look for some traps here. Especially
Yeah, they weren't here.
Okay, so I think everyone's up to speed there.
Yep.
So the door ahead, is it looking
Did you say
impenetrable, or is it just a door? I ask our friendly rogue to see if he can check them out, see if they're safe and if they're locked. And if they're locked, of course, see if they can be made unlocked.
first I will look for any traps. Well, let's look if I still am able to open them. I stretch my fingers and go to work, using my thief tools. I gently push against the door. With a grin, I make a welcoming gesture. You're welcome. Please enter.
Said the spider to the fly.
And swiftly enter myself first. Always looking for anything suspicious.
I'll get here, and I'll suspiciously look left and right, and then glance at him.
Slowly climb the stairs. Do they go downwards or upwards? Okay. Another pair of doors.
They're all stone. Yeah, the doors, the walls is yeah. All.
I look.
You broke up quite a bit there while you were talking. Okay, so this is a much different cavern than the other ones that we've seen.
Yep.
Crafty bastards. I am looking for traps. This door as well.
I'm admiring the walls, kind of running my hands along them. This is dwarves must have carved this. It's very well done.
There's obviously no trap, so I gently push this door or try to push this door open as well.
Mm. Okay. I hold my hand up. I'm like, wait.
Does this look like anything like the bone pile that I found in the Underkeep? under the chute. Mark, are you there?
I just close the door very carefully with an oops face and turn to the others, describing the grisly sight I've seen.
Is that a dragon you saw? My question is no longer relevant.
And I was going to hold up my hand and say, let me see if there's anything beyond these doors. I was
You
going
don't
to try
want to look at the monster in there.
Okay. With those words, I immediately concentrate to see if what is beyond is evil. Simultaneously, yes. Yeah, that was why I said I hold up my hand. Like, whoa, wait a minute. Yeah, no.
Did you say and something to the right, or just that one?
Blasted thief, gotta open up everything? Get ready.
We should leave here very quickly. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Very good.
Yikes.
Cool. Something to look forward to.
Yes. Oh, I don't. We are coming in hot.
Cool.
Hopefully not literally.
Yes, we are about to be grilled.
All right. Guess then I will see you next week.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the game. Till next
Guys.
week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Cheers, thanks. Bye.
Sorry about the horrible sound.